Water is the only substance on Earth whose chemical formula has entered the vernacular. We all know H2O even if we don't understand precisely what it means. But if it sounds simple, the reality is different. This common, seemingly boring substance baffles and confuses anyone who appears at it for long enough. Water breaks all the rules. Since the 19th century, chemists have developed a robust framework to describe what liquids are and what they can do. Those ideas are almost useless at explaining the weird behavior of water. Its strangeness underlies what happens every time you drop an ice cube in a drink. Think about it for a moment. In front of you is a solid floating on its liquid. Solid wax doesn't float on melted wax. Solid butter doesn't float on melted butter in a hot saucepan. Rocks don't float on lava when it spews out of a volcano. Ice floats because water expands when it freezes. If you've left a bottle of fizz in the freezer overnight, you know that this expansion is a powerful force, strong enough to shatter glass. This seems like a small and inconsequential curiosity, but it's an anomaly, one of water's plethora of strange and unique behaviors, has shaped our planet and the life that exists on it. It's hard to overemphasize the importance of hydrogen bonds in water. They enable water molecules to pull each other through the tiniest blood vessels in your body, often working against the force of gravity, carrying oxygen and nutrients to a path that it will otherwise be hard to reach. The same mechanism means that plants can suck water up from deep below the Earth's surface to nourish the leaves and branches that grow in the sunshine. Water stagnance makes possible all the everyday phenomena we take for granted. It means we compound water around the radiators in our homes, squeeze orange juice out of the carton at breakfast, and hose the flower beds in our gardens. All the things are possible because water is difficult to compress. The molecules attract each other and, in their natural state, tend to stay closer together than the molecules in other liquids. The harder something is to compress, the easier it's to move it around if you apply a pressure to one side of it. Water is not only attracted to itself, but will stick to almost anything else it comes across. It is a close-up thing with the universal solvent able to tear apart all the compounds. Common salt, which is made up of crystals of sodium chloride, easily dissolves in water because the hydrogen bonds pull the sodium and chlorine atoms away from the crystal, leaving them to float freely through the liquid. Water is such a good solvent, in fact, that it is almost impossible to find naturally in a pure state. Even producing pure samples in the laboratory is difficult. Almost every known chemical compound will dissolve in water to a small extent. Because of that, water is one of the most reactive and corrosive chemicals we know. That ability to interact with so many things is crucial for life. It means that water can dissolve a wide variety of nutrients and other ingredients and move them around our bodies. The basic molecules of life in DNA, proteins, molecules that make up cell membranes, etc., won't work without water. Evolution has shaped this long. Sophisticated molecules so that they have curtain sections that easily mix with water using hydrogen bonds and other sections that shun water like oil refusing the mix. The billions of protein molecules inside your body only fall in the right shapes to do their jobs because their interaction with water nudges them into the correct three-dimensional formats. Think of a liquid and it will most likely be water. Even if you think of blood, beer or apple juice, you're thinking of water with a small amount of other things dissolved or suspended within it. There are other pure liquids that appear in everyday life, such as petroleum or cooking oil, but there are many and we don't interact with them anywhere near as frequently. Water is so common and so familiar that it is mundane. Every day we drink it, touch it, wash with it, with wet things, dry things, we boil it, freeze it and swim in it. We live in a world where the environmental conditions allow us to explore the landscape of water at different temperatures and pressures, where it can slide comfortably between solid, liquid and gas. The more we examine water, the stranger it gets. We study it because we are made from it, and it is perhaps surprising that the thing we are made from is still such a mystery. And that's all for today. If you liked video, don't forget to like and subscribe us.